Grab a block. And we'll find supported bridge.
Oh, that sounds nice.
Yeah.
Now we're going to take a nap, right?
We might have a little bit of a lazy class.
Okay, that's fine with us.
But yeah, place the block underneath your tailbone in supported bridge. And then you can feel free to adjust your legs or your arms in any placement that just feels relaxing. Take a moment to close your eyes or let them fall heavy.
Well, they're heavy already.
Just settle in. Release your entire body weight onto the block, onto the mat. If you'd like, you can rock your knees side to side a few times, massaging out your lower back with the block. And then bring your legs back to stillness. Start to bring a little more awareness to your breath, taking longer inhales through the nose and out through the mouth. Deep breaths in and out. So now, if they're not there already, start to take your arms down by your side. Gently press your palms into the mat. And then bring your feet about hip-width distance apart, toes face forward. Press down into the sole of your left foot, and then kick your right heel towards the ceiling. Point and flex your foot a few times. Roll out your ankle in both directions. Bring your foot back to stillness. Now, as you inhale, start to bend your right knee and squeeze it in towards your body as close as you can get it without actually touching your leg. And then as you exhale, press your heel towards the ceiling, drawing your toes back towards your face. Again, inhale, bend your knees, squeeze it in towards your rib cage. Exhale, extend towards the ceiling, straightening out your leg as much as you possibly can. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, bend your knee, squeeze it in. And exhale, press towards the ceiling. Perfect. Rebend your knee and plant your foot right beside your left. And we'll do the same thing on the left side now. So first, kick your left heel towards the ceiling, point and flex. Roll out your ankle. And then find stillness. Inhale, bend your knee, squeeze it in towards your body as close as you can get it. And then exhale, extend your leg, drawing your toes back towards your face. Inhale, bend your knees, squeeze it in. And exhale, press. One more time, inhale, bend. And exhale, extend. Perfect. Bend your knee and replant the sole of your left foot down on the mat by your right. And then moving together now, inhale, stack your knees over your hips. Bring your legs together to touch. And as you exhale, butterfly your knees, pull your feet in as close as you can towards your body. And then maintaining this butterfly shape in your legs, we're going to draw some big circles, kind of massaging out your lower back with the block. And go the other direction. Perfect. Inhale your legs back to stillness. Exhale, close your knees together. Plant the soles of your feet back down on the mat. Press into your heels. Lift your hips away from the block, slide the block out from underneath you, and then very slowly roll your spine onto the mat. Kick your heels forward. Drag your arms all the way up overhead. Come into a full body stretch. Take a big breath in here. And then as you exhale, grab hold of your left wrist and gently curve your body over to the right side of your mat. Cross the left ankle over the right. Keep both shoulder blades planted on the ground here. So we're just barely curving through the body and using gravity to stretch through the left side body. Notice if you started to clench through your hip or your thigh. See if you can let that go. Now release your wrist, uncross your ankle, inhale, come through center, take a little mini stretch. And then exhale, grab your right wrist, curve your upper body over to the left, cross the right ankle over the left ankle. Staying flat on our backs, nice and heavy. Release your wrist, uncross your ankle. Take another breath in as you take one more little stretch. Exhale, hug your knees in, give them a squeeze. Take a few rocks. Come back to stillness. And we'll take a figure four stretch on the right. So cross the right ankle just above the left knee. Interlace your fingers behind your left thigh. Flex your feet. And for more intensity, focus on pressing your right knee away from you. Maybe rock side to side a little. Now we're going to keep this figure four shape in the legs, but release your thigh and plant the sole of your foot down on the mat. Inhale, take your arms out wide into a T or a cactus shape. And then as you exhale, let your legs fall to the left, gaze to the right. Now you're welcome to stay exactly where you are, but if you'd like to add in a gentle quad stretch, you can just reach your right arm down by your side and catch the top of your left foot. If you have your foot, let it go, and inhale, bring your figure four legs back to center, and now take them over to the right, gaze to the left. And if you'd like more intensity through the front of the left hip, start to toe heel your left foot more to the left side of your mat, or even off your mat. Inhale, bring your figure four legs back to center, replant your left foot, and start to hug your right knee in towards your rib cage. Take your hands to your shin, give your leg a couple rocks side to side. When you're ready, find half happy baby. Grab the pinky toe edge of your right foot. Bring your thigh nice and wide alongside your torso. Take one more breath here. Exhale, release your foot. Plant the sole of your right foot down on the mat just for a moment and take your figure four stretch on the left now. So left ankle crosses over the right thigh. Interlace your fingers behind your right thigh. Flex your feet. This time press the left knee away from you. Maybe rock. Come back to stillness. Release your thigh. Plant the sole of your right foot down on the mat again. Inhale, take your arms out wide. And then exhale, let your legs fall to the right, gaze to the left. And if you added your little quad stretch, this time reach your left arm down by your side and catch the top of your right foot. If you have your foot, let it go and inhale your legs back to center. Exhale, take them to the left, gaze to the right. And again, you can start to toe heel your right foot over to the right side of your mat or even off your mat for more intensity. Inhale your legs back to center. Replant the right foot. Start to take your left knee in towards your rib cage. Give it a squeeze with your arms and a couple rocks. And then when you're ready, find your half happy baby. Grab the pinky toe edge of your left foot. Bring your thigh nice and wide alongside your torso. Inhale. Exhale, release. Take both knees in towards you now. Take your hands to the backs of your thighs and just rock yourself up to a comfortable seat. All right, once you found a comfortable seat, take your right hand just off to the side or to a block if that feels good for you. And then inhale, reach your left arm high. Keep your chest and shoulders squared to the front of your mat. And then exhale, take a side stretch over to the right, keeping the left hip planted down on the mat. Keep relaxing your knees towards the ground. Now we're going to stay in our side stretch the whole time we're doing this little drill, but as you breathe in, start to lift your gaze up towards the ceiling, peeling the chest open. And then as you exhale, we're going to start to rotate the chest to face the mat. Keep your left bicep in line with your ear, so we're still reaching. Inhale, open up the chest, lift the gaze. And then exhale, rotate towards the mat again. One more time, inhale, open, and exhale, closed. Now first, inhale, open, and then sit all the way back up. Take your left hand off to the side. So inhale, reach the right arm high now, and then exhale, gentle side stretch over to the left. Keep relaxing your right knee towards the mat. Bring your shoulders away from your ears. Start to turn your gaze up towards the ceiling. Take a breath here. Exhale, rotate towards the mat, closing your chest towards the ground. Inhale, open up the chest, lift the gaze. And exhale, rotate to face the ground. Inhale, open. And one more time, exhale, closed. Inhale, open, sit all the way up and make your way onto your hands and knees in tabletop pose. Stack your shoulders right over your wrists and then your hips right over your knees. Point your toes straight back. Spread your fingers out nice and wide. Inhale, cow pose. Drop your belly, lift your gaze. And exhale, cat pose, push and round. Again, inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. One more time through, inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. Now inhale back to your neutral spine. Find one of your blocks and place the block underneath your right knee at the lowest setting. Then make sure your knees are still in line with one another. And then stack your shoulders back over your wrists. Curl your toes under on both feet. Now we're gonna do a little drill, and the whole time we're doing this, the only thing that's going to move is our knee. So our feet will stay connected with the mat, and we're going to try our best not to shift our weight off to one side. So use your core strength for this. This is really great for your lower back. As you inhale, bring your left knee up in line with the right, so level out the hips, perfect. And then as you exhale, very slowly drop it back down. Inhale, bring it back up. And exhale down. Now continue with this movement at your own pace, with your own breath. Just control it. There's no rush. Yeah, a couple more times at your own pace. Come all the way back down, and then we'll switch it out. So you'll take the block out from under your right knee, and now place it underneath your left knee. Again, check your alignment first. Come back to your tabletop shape. And then when you're ready, inhale, bring the right knee up in line with the left. Perfect. And then exhale, slowly drop it down. Nice. Inhale up, and exhale down. A few more times at your own pace. Come all the way back down. Take your block out from underneath your knee, and now we're gonna come to child's pose, but I wanna give you the option for a little chest and shoulder opener here. So first, bring your knees wide, big toes touch, and then if you'd like, you can take your blocks about shoulder width distance apart, and your forearms will come onto the blocks, and then your forehead will come between the blocks. If this is too intense, then you don't need to use them at all, but
I think it feels good.
yeah, it feels very good to me too. Let your belly just settle between the thighs. Let your forehead be heavy, hips heavy. And just breathe. Maybe rock your forehead side to side a couple times. Take a nice long breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Inhale. Exhale. Gently lift your head and push your blocks off to the side. And then keeping your hips heavy towards your heels, flip your left palm to face the ceiling and then thread the left arm underneath the right and come to your left cheek. Option to take your right hand to your lower back, but you don't have to. Breathe in. As you breathe out, release, come back to center and switch it out. So now right palm will face the ceiling. We'll thread the right arm underneath the left. And come to the left cheek. Or excuse me, right cheek. And then if you did on the opposite side, your left hand can find your lower back. Breathe in. As you breathe out, reset, reach your arms forward again. Inhale, come forward to your tabletop pose again, and this time curl your toes under. Exhale, first downward facing dog. Lift your hips. Find some movement, maybe pedal the heels. Shake your head. And then find some stillness. Take a nice long inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale. Breathe in and look between your hands. And then exhale, walk or step up to the top of your mat. Take your feet nice and wide. Hang your head heavy. Maybe grab opposite elbows and sway. Grab one block and put it underneath your face. Right hand will come to the block. Bend the right knee. Inhale, reach your left arm high. Gaze up at your hand, take a couple wrist circles. And then option to take your left hand to your lower back. Breathe in. On your exhale, release and switch it out. So now left hand to the block, bend the left knee. Inhale, reach the right arm high. Maybe some wrist circles. On an exhale, release, hang heavy for a moment. And then find your second block. And just stack them underneath your shoulders. Bring your feet about hip width distance apart, toes face forward. On your next breath in, lengthen the crown of your head forward, flare your hips towards the back wall, almost finding cow pose through your spine. Exhale, round and fold. Let your elbows flare as you hang heavy. Inhale, find that length again, cow pose through the spine. Exhale, round and fold. One more time, inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Now press into the blocks to straighten out your elbows and toe heel your feet all the way together. Then cross your right foot over your left foot and bring your pinky toes as close as you can get them, and then your feet as flat as you can get them. Then just shift your hips back in space a little. Maybe wiggle the hips side to side. Shift forward, uncross your feet, and now do the other side. So left foot crosses over the right, pinky toes come close, feet flat-ish. Then just shift your hips back. And then shift forward, uncross your feet. You can place your blocks off to the side or keep them, but we're gonna make our way to downward facing dog, however you want to get there. Nice, breathe in and out. Inhale, reach your right leg high. Exhale, step to the outside of your right hand. Slowly lower down to the left knee, untuck your left toes. And just settle in your lizard pose for a few breaths, whether that's on your palms or your forearms or on blocks. And you can shift your hips side to side. Alice, bring your right arm inside your leg. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Now, if you have blocks under your hands, place them off to the side for now. Come back to your palms. Now, this transition might seem a little confusing, but just listen to the cues, because when you're watching me, everything is kind of backwards. So what you're going to do is kick your left foot towards your booty. Then, as you send your left foot off to the left side of your mat, you're going to extend your right foot to the back of your mat. So we're going to come to a modified side plank here. Reach your right arm high. Flex your right foot. Yep, exactly. So you're pressing into the inner arch edge of your foot. Gaze up at your hand. And without moving anything else, let's circle the top arm a few times. Just really big circles, as big as you can make. Yep. Go the other way. Perfect. Reach your right arm high again. Start to seal your entire right foot to the mat now, pressing into the pinky toe edge as well. Inhale, stack your shoulders over your hips. Bring your arms out to a T. So you're standing up on your left knee. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, gate pose. Right hand gently rests on the right leg. Left arm reaches over to the right. Option to reach your right arm across your rib cage. Inhale, come back up, arms out to a T. Exhale, slowly cartwheel back down to your tabletop pose. Give your hips a little wiggle. And then when you're ready, curl your toes under and find your downward facing dog again. Inhale here. And exhale. Inhale your left leg high. Exhale, step to the outside of your left hand. Lower down to the right knee.
I feel like I'm playing Twister.
Maybe we could play yoga twister one day.
That would be fun. You might be onto something new.
We'd probably be good at it.
You'd probably really good at this. You have a whole class of that, you know. Something different.
I gotta think about that. So if you were on blocks, just come back to your palms. So now we're going to kick the right foot towards the booty. And then as we send it off to the right, we extend the left foot to the back of the mat. And again, modified side plank, reach the left arm high. Take some really big circles through your left arm in both directions. Reach your left arm back up. Start to seal your entire left foot to the mat now. Inhale, stack your shoulders over your hips. Bring your arms out to a T so you're standing on your right knee now. Breathe in. Exhale, gate pose. Left hand rests on the left leg. Right arm reaches over to the left. And again, you can reach your left arm across your rib cage. Inhale, slowly come back up, arms out to a T. Exhale, cartwheel back down to your tabletop pose. Go ahead and widen your knees, bring your big toes together, send your hips back towards your heels. Come to child's pose just for a couple of breaths. Breathing in through the nose. Out through the mouth. Now inhale, come forward to your tabletop pose. Exhale, curl your toes under and find your downward facing dog. Now inhale your right leg high. Exhale, take a figure 4 on the right. So bend your right knee, cross your right ankle over your left thigh, and then bend your left knee, press your chest towards your thighs. Now let it go. Inhale, 3-legged dog again. Exhale, reverse the figure 4. So bend your right knee, cross your ankle behind your left knee. This time, look forward between your hands and very slowly, very carefully lower down to your left knee. Now, untuck your left toes and then walk your hands back towards you and then bring as much weight onto your ankle bone as you possibly can so that it's digging into your calf muscle. And you can place blocks under your hands if that helps. It should feel pretty uncomfortable. So you have to place your ankle bone on your calf. Right now your ankle is stacked on your ankle. So you have to bring your knee out to the side more so that you can bring your ankle bone to your calf. Exactly.
If it don't hurt, you eat it.
Yeah.
Just like eating. If it tastes good, it's not good for you.
That's probably true.
Eat a lot of it because it's good for you.
You can slide your ankle to a different spot. You want the bone of your ankle to kind of dig into your calf.
Are we sitting then?
So it looks like right now you're sitting on your foot instead of your ankle. Yeah. There you go. That looks better. Oh, yeah.
My knee's not gonna let me do it. Maybe the other side will be better.
That's okay. So we can start to walk our hands forward until you're able to curl your left toes back under and then just press it back to your downward facing dog. And then just pedal your heels a couple times. So now we'll do the same on the left side. So first, lift your left leg, breathe in. And then exhale, first do your figure 4. So cross your ankle over your thigh, bend your right knee, press your chest towards your thighs. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, reverse. Cross your ankle behind your knee. Look forward and very slowly come down to your right knee. Untuck your right toes. And then walk your hands back. Yep.
This is good for the lymphatics. It drains all the impurities out of you. Out of the calves anyway. So it'd be good if you retain fluid in your legs or something, like in your ankles.
That makes sense. Maybe wiggle around or find a different spot. All right. Let's start to walk the hands forward until you can curl your right toes under. And then again, just press it back, downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg high. Exhale, half pigeon, right side. Bend your right knee, take it out towards the right side of your mat. Slide the left leg down and back and tuck the left toes. There you go, careful. You can fold over your front leg if you want to, or just stay where you are. Now, if you folded, start to come back up to your hands. We're going to shift our weight all the way onto the right thigh. And then just bend your left knee up until it meets your foot. And then just face the top of your mat again. Fold over your right leg one more time. And connect your forehead with something. Now inhale, press yourself back up to a seat. So this is another one that might seem confusing, but if you listen to my cues, you can all get there. So if you just look down, your right shin is directly underneath your face, right? So all we're gonna do is keeping our legs pretty much in this shape, pivot our whole body to the left so that the right shin is parallel to the left edge of the mat. So pivot, bring your shin against the edge of your mat. Exactly. Bring your shin against the edge of the mat. Yes, exactly.
Guess which edge? This way?
The left edge.
Over here?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there you go.
Yep, a little closer. There you go. Perfect. Now, your back leg, which is now your left leg, is going to figure 4 over the right thigh. Yep. Usually your toes will face out, and then you're going to turn to face the front of your mat. And then I think you need to turn more
Which way?
towards me.
Wait, me? Oh, am I the wrong way?
No, you're good. Yeah. Oh, I think that you need to, something is not right here. I think you need to bring your shin more against the edge of the mat. Yeah, yeah. And then see if you can turn your toes towards me. Yep. Exactly. Exactly. You got it. Perfect. And then just plant your hands, face the front of your mat, and you can stay here on your hands. If this already feels like a really intense twist, you can also come down to your forearms, or you can come to blocks, or you can come down onto your chest and your chin possibly. Yeah, we all got there. So now, keeping your legs exactly how they are, start to just press back up to a seat. Bring your left hip to the mat and take a twist to the left. Untwist your body, uncross your legs, and just come to your hands and knees in your tabletop pose. And then find your downward facing dog. Nice. Inhale your left leg high. Exhale, half pigeon left side. Slowly start to press up to your palms. Now this time we'll just shift our weight over to the left thigh and bend your right knee up. So sit down. Sit. Uh-huh. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Next week we'll bring some kosher salt and put on it.
All right. Face forward and just fold. Now, Alice, it might be more comfortable if you take your back foot out to the side more. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, nice.
Good.
Yeah. All right, slowly press back up to a seat. So now everyone, this time we'll pivot to the right so that your left shin is along the right edge of your mat. So we just turn to the right. Yeah, quarter turn, exactly, perfect, everybody got it. Now your right foot will figure 4 over your thigh. Yep, you got it. Then you just turn to face the top of your mat and then either stay or you can start to lower.
That's a nice stretch.
Yeah. And you know, I've noticed that depending on where you're tight, everybody feels it in a different area.
Yeah, and I am tight here.
I always feel it in the, like right now, in the right side of my lower back and my upper glutes. So now keeping our legs the same, we'll just press up, bring the right hip down, and twist to the right. Perfect. So stay facing in the direction that you're in. Just uncross your legs. And then take your feet really wide. But plant your feet. So bend your knees and plant your feet wide. Yep. And take your hands behind you on the ground and just windshield wiper your knees. Exactly. When you're ready, you can turn to face the front of your mat again and slowly come onto your back. Once you're on your back, plant your feet close to your hips, toes face forward, and then take your arms alongside your torso, pressing into your palms. Keep your gaze straight up at the ceiling, and then using the strength of your glutes, inhale to bridge pose. Press into your heels to lift your hips and maybe interlace your hands behind your lower back, wedge your shoulders underneath you. Bring your chest closer to your chin as you squeeze your glutes and lift your hips a little bit higher. Inhale. And then as you exhale, very slowly release your spine to the mat. Bring the soles of your feet together, let your knees butterfly, and place your hands on your belly just for a moment. Inhale, take your hands down to the outsides of your thighs. Exhale, close your knees together like a book, hug them in towards your chest. Give yourself one gentle squeeze, and then we're gonna find cow face legs on the right. So cross your right leg all the way over your left leg. So knees are as close to stacked as you can get them. Reach down and grab the outsides of your ankles, and then draw your feet out to the side more as you bring your knees in towards you. Maybe rock side to side.
There's a dang fly that keeps bugging me now.
I know. We should have brought bug spray.
Either that or I smell like poop. They do like that too. I guess it's the lavender that I put in.
Release, and other side now. So left knee crosses over the right. Reach down, catch the outsides of the ankles, and then bring your feet out as you pull your knees in. Perfect. Release, and one more stretch. Reach through your legs, catch the pinky toe edges of your feet, and find full happy baby. Bring your thighs nice and wide. Feel free to rock. And then draw your knees back in. Give yourself one final squeeze. Take a breath here. As you exhale, release into your final resting pose. Extend your legs. Place your hands wherever you'd like. Allow your body to soften and your jaw to unclench. Allow yourself these next couple of minutes just to fully absorb your practice. And I'll call you out when it's time. Take a deep breath in. Let it go. Start to bring some awareness back to your body slowly. Wiggling your fingers, your toes. Rock your head side to side. And then take your arms overhead. Come into a full body stretch. Take a deep breath here. And then as you exhale, bend your knees and lazily roll to one side in a fetal pose using your arm as a pillow. Give yourself just a moment here to fully acknowledge your practice. Notice all the differences you feel compared to when you first stepped on your mat. And then with your eyes heavy or closed, gently press to a comfortable seat. Sit up nice and tall. Bring your hands to heart center. Bow your head down at your heart and thank yourself for making it to class, for allowing yourself this entire 60 minutes just for you, and thank your body for being strong enough to practice today. And then lift your head, bring your thumbs to third eye center, the space between your eyebrows. The light, the teacher, the student in me honors and loves the light, the student, the teacher in each of you. Thank you so much.